Hi my beauties, welcome to today's channel. Hi my beauties, welcome to today's video. So I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of a light makeup tutorial. This is just how I do my makeup, something simple. I'm not a beauty guru or anything like that. And I probably should watch makeup tutorials, but I haven't in a couple years. So these are just the basic things that I do. And I figured it'd be a way for you guys to see my favorite products. So hopefully I'm not too close to the camera, but hopefully I'm still in frame with the camera. I'm hoping, but yeah. So to start off, I use my beauty blender, which is by, I think, the Beauty Blender brand. It actually came with a cover, so it says RT. I don't know if that's the real Beauty Blender or not, but it came with this little case and I bought it at either Ulta or Target. So I made sure to wet it so that it would be a little bit more fluffier. And I'm facing you guys, but I can't see my face. So I'm gonna be using this little Vanity Planet mirror that I got, I think for my birthday, or no, I think it was for Mother's Day. Yeah, it was for Mother's Day, and it has different settings. I'm not going to show you guys because it'll blind you, but it has 3 little modes. I don't know if you can see the fact that it's lighting up. So yes, and I'm using my kitchen table instead of the bathroom. So I'm going to try to use this, but I might need, I might be able to see myself this way. Okay, so to start off, I'm gonna clip away my hair. I don't know where I put the little clip. Oh, I'm gonna be using these 2 little butterfly clips. I had used them for the Bad Bunny concert. I didn't film anything for YouTube, but I did post a couple of clips on my Instagram story and on my TikTok. So if you wanna see that stuff, make sure to check out my Instagram and my TikTok. So I'm gonna have my hair away from my face and just a little bit of a OOTD. My shirt, I don't know if you guys can see it because like I said, I'm not sure if I'm in frame or not, but my shirt, it says Rich Bitch, period. And it's by Voit by Valentina. So yeah, I figured I would pair it with this cute little velour hoodie that I got from Fashion Nova. So it could give like a cute mom look, like the mom from Mean Girls. So I'm gonna try to stand up to see if you guys can see it because like I said, I can't see myself right now. So I'm just praying for the best. So to start off, I am going to prep my face. So what I like to use is this e.l.f. Acne Fighting Putty Primer. And I also have regular lotion as well. So I have Pond's. And I also have, sorry if it's loud, but I have this CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion and it has SPF 30 inside. It has sunscreen and it says it's the AM one. So that's pretty good because it's summertime, and even when it's not summer, the sun rays are still out there. So let me start with that. So I'm gonna just put lotion, and like I said, I'm not a beauty guru, so don't come for me, guys. I'm just trying my best. I'm just gonna be putting stuff on, and yeah. So I'm gonna start off with lotion. I usually use Pond's first, and just gonna put on my face. And I personally like for my skin to be glossy, like prepped very well, so that I don't like the matte makeup look. I did at one point in time when I was in high school, but I like glowy skin now for me, especially since I feel like my skin is a little bit textured. So it's good to prep it. So I put a little bit of Pond's. Now I'm gonna go in with some CeraVe lotion. And I did wash my hands before this. I look so funny right now. I'm looking at myself in the mirror if I'm looking down, so I'm sorry about that. I probably put a little bit too much, but I don't think so because since this has sunscreen in it, when you apply it, it looks like sunscreen. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. You know how if you put on sunscreen, it has that white, not aftertone, but I don't know. I'm trying my best, but I probably definitely did put a little bit too much. But at least my skin is protected from the sun. I look so funny right now. Oh my gosh. But at least my face is hydrated. And I won't be getting sunburned. Because for some reason, I don't know if my skin is sensitive or what it is, but whenever I go outside, even if I'm not in the sun for too long, like for example on my lunch break, sometimes there's like outdoor seating areas, and sometimes I'll sit outside, and when I come back inside from my lunch break, my nose and my cheekbones get red from the sun, and those are the most spots that I have freckles in, and I think it might be because of that. So always gotta protect your skin from the sun. Now it looks a little bit better. My face does look a little bit lighter, but for some reason too, when I tan, my arms and everything, like my body, tans so much more than my face. So I have to use a foundation that's a little bit darker, so it'll look weird on my face, but with my body, like when you see it all together, it looks well. It makes sense. So now I'm gonna put this little putty primer. This is new. I got it, I think, last week or the week before that. I bought it at Target. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. And honestly, don't knock drugstore products, because a lot of the times they just end up being dupes for the expensive ones. They use the same ingredients. Obviously, maybe the more expensive brands use a little bit of higher quality stuff, but it still works. So if you want to get into makeup or you're balling on a budget, try out drugstore products. So my face is looking glowy. Now I'm going to go in with some concealer. So I have 3. I have this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I've been using this one since maybe high school, I think, or just Maybelline brand in general. And then I have this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish, and it's in the shade Fair Warm. And then I have the same one, another hydrating e.l.f. concealer, and it's in the shade Medium Sand. So I usually like to lighten my under eyes because they're a little bit dark, and I do my eyelids as well. And then I have this vein here. A lot of people might think it's an Adam's apple, but no, it's a vein, and I actually get it from my grandma. So before, I never paid attention to it, and then when people started pointing it out, I used to feel insecure about it, like people in my outside life, whatever, high school, wherever. So when people started pointing it out, I used to feel like insecure about it, and I would wear sometimes turtlenecks or scarves or things like that. And then I had noticed that my grandma had it when she came to town, like to visit us, and I was like, OMG, like that's where I get it from. So now I'm proud of it. So it is what it is. I can't change it, and it was passed down to me from my grandma, so I'm grateful for it. So with this this concealer, I just do a couple of dots because it is, I don't know what the word is, but it's not sheer, the opposite of sheer. I don't know. So I do cover it with makeup though, because it has like a blue tint to it, like my veins, and I do have low iron, so it shows a little bit more than usual sometimes. So I do cover it a bit, but I'm definitely not ashamed of it. And when it comes to, I don't know, I've filmed like little motivational talks as snippets, but I never post them because I feel like I talk too much and I get a little bit lazy and end up deleting them out of the video. But I think one day I'm gonna do like a sit down video, or maybe I'll upload the little snippets. So now I'm going in with the medium sand. The other one was warm, fair, warm. So now this is medium sand. And this one's a little bit not as light. So I went in with the lighter concealers to kind of cancel out the blue tones, even though I know there's color correcting, but I don't know how to do that. I probably should learn how to do that one day. But I like to conceal it with the lighter shades first and then go in with the darker concealers, so that way it's like kind of color correcting. That makes sense. And I'll usually put it on any of my acne scars or my pimples, but for now, yeah. And I just put a little bit on my nose because I felt like my nose looked a little bit red. But yeah, like I said, I usually always crop them out, but one day I feel like I should do like a formal video of just sitting down. But I just want to share like a little snippet, a little bit of a motivational talk. So a lot of people, I started YouTube, I think last month. It's been maybe 1 month, yay. And at the moment I have 37 subscribers, period. I'm grateful for that, because honestly I didn't think I was gonna really have that many, since I'm just starting and I'm not really known. On my Instagram I only have maybe like 200 followers. On my TikTok I have 500 now. And where else? Yeah, so I don't have that many followers, but that didn't make me shy away from it, because that actually motivated me, because one day I started with 0 and now little by little it's going up. So I'm very happy and proud and grateful of that. I get distracted. I forgot to blend in my vein. So I forgot what I was saying. Dang. Yeah, so I don't have much of a following, but I'm grateful that each week as it goes by, as I remain consistent, it keeps going higher. And a lot of people have told me like, oh, I'm so happy that you do YouTube. I've always wanted to do it myself, but I don't have the confidence, you know, like they ask me how am I able to do it and things like that. I'm sorry if I keep looking down because there's my mirror, but a lot of people have asked me that, and it's just like, I was a shy person and I still am a little bit shy, but I feel like I use this as a hobby. Oh, this is the foundation that I use. It's a tinted moisturizer by Maybelline Fit Me, and it's in the shade 330, and it says it has aloe in it, so that's pretty cool. I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, I am still shy, but when it comes to confidence or whatever, like why I'm doing, how I'm able to do this, I use this as a creative outlet. I use this as a hobby. But when it comes to confidence, you don't really need to have confidence, because I'm pretty sure there's people that watch my videos right now that are probably making fun of me, like, oh, like, who does this girl think she is, like, whatever. But that's okay, because people are gonna talk about you no matter what you do, even if you're not doing anything weird or different or specific, like, regardless. In life, people are going to talk about you. So don't even worry about what the people say about you, because 9 times out of 10, they're not even gonna say it to your face. I feel like I didn't put that much. I probably need to put a little bit more. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses, so can't really see, but I'm trying my best. So, what was I saying? Yeah, people are gonna talk about you regardless. So don't even keep those people in mind. They're non-factors. They're not even gonna say it to your face. And if they do say it to your face, like, whatever, because 9 times out of 10, I like my statistics. None of this is proven, but just me talking. 9 times out of 10, when someone is mean to you or says negative things, like when they're trying to break you down, it's just a reflection of themselves. They're just projecting their own hate onto you, maybe because they see that you're happy, they see your confidence, they see your happiness. I don't know if I already said that word, but they envy what you got. Like, you got it going on. Like, if they're trying to come for you, take it as a compliment, even though it might be hard. Obviously, it's easier said than done. But just take it as a compliment, because that just means that you have something that they envy. Like, don't worry about it. If they're bullying you or whatever they're trying to say about you, they're just hating. They're not happy within themselves. Because when you're happy within yourself, you're not going to be going out of your way to freaking bully people and to put people down and make fun of them and things like that. Because at the end of the day, what do those people get out of it? Nothing. Does it help them sleep better at night? I don't know. And if it does, that's weird. Like, you're weird. Don't try to dim somebody else's light to make yourself feel better about yourself, because that's really what they're trying to do. They're just trying to make themselves feel better about themselves. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, so a lot of people ask me, like, with confidence and like, how are you able to do it? And I'm just like, I just put up my videos. I don't care how many views I get. I don't care who's seeing my videos. I don't care what people are saying about my videos, because at the end of the day, I know that why I'm making the videos, I'm doing it because I'm having fun doing it, because it's passionate, because it's an outlet for me. I don't know, like, so I don't really care. I feel like I should probably have better advice, but long story short, don't care about what people have to say. Like, don't hold yourself back because you're worried about what people will say about you, because people are going to say things about you no matter what. So who cares? Not me, not I, so you shouldn't either. So this is my foundation after. My lips look a little bit crazy, but you see how it has a little bit of a glowy look? It's giving summer, and I blended it down to my neck. So even though for my face it looked like it was very dark, for my neck and my body portion, I'm hoping you guys can see, it blends well. So now I want to keep it a little bit simple since I'm not really going anywhere, but sometimes with contouring I use this L'Oreal Infallible L'Oreal Infallible Long Wear Shaping Stick. It's a foundation and it has sunscreen in it. I didn't even know it was a foundation. I just use it to contour a bit, so I'll just like go in like here. Before I had a phase where, like when I was in high school, where I would put a lot of makeup on, but now I don't. One, because I'm a little bit lazy, but two, because I'm not as insecure as I was with myself before. And I think in high school I was probably wearing a foundation like way too light for my skin shade, but that's beside the point. So I also like to put it on my eyelids in here because I don't know too much about eyeshadow. I'm trying to think of the word. So that kind of makes a little bit of a shading. I hope I'm making sense. Probably not, but yeah, so I put it there so that way when I blend it in, it looks like if I did something cool with my foundation. I mean my eyeshadow, even though I didn't. And I don't know if I already did it here. It looks like I did. But if anyone's wondering, I put it here to shade my lips so that they can look a little bit bigger because I don't have big lips. If you see my lips, they're decent. They're average. But for some reason when I smile, the top lip disappears. I don't know. So I like to shade it a little bit so it'll pop out more. And then I don't like to contour too much because my face is already a little bit skinny and I have like a long, before my face was like skinnier and more, I don't have a heart-shaped head, but it's like pointy down here. I don't know. So I don't like to cut it a little bit like too much because then my face looks like, and I don't want that look. So yeah, and then I do my nose and my eyelids. So I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. People probably have different beauty blenders for different things, but not me. So yeah, long story short, just be confident in yourself. Don't worry about what anybody has to say about you. And I know it's easier said than done, but if there's a will, there's a way. You gotta do it. And at least you have me. So I'm gonna be trying my best to be consistent on YouTube. Right now I try my best to post at least one video a week, and on my TikTok I try to do 2 videos. On my Instagram I try to post pictures, but I don't post pictures that much because then I have to like get up, get dressed, get ready. So I mostly am active on my Instagram story because it's a little bit easier to post. So now I'm gonna put my stuff away. I think I'm gonna keep out my eyeshadow. Well, I'm doing a simple look today, so my eyeshadow, my concealer. But I am doing a simple look today, so we're just gonna see how the rest of this video goes. So now, maybe one day I'll do a more in-depth, like when I actually get ready. But for today, I'm just gonna do something simple and quick, so that way I can film. I think I'm gonna try to film like 2 more videos. My first one was of me curling my hair. So I'm taking out my products. Well, yeah, they are my products. So I'm trying to organize everything because I probably should have done that before, but I didn't. So, yeah. And this is another random thing, but before I used to be so insecure about my teeth. Like when I was younger, my teeth were crazy. And then I got braces, and they're not like perfect, but they are to me, because when I look at my picture of my teeth before, I was super insecure, and I look at my teeth now, it's a glow up, it's a difference. So I'm grateful, but at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. Yeah. So right now I'm just trying to go through my brushes because I have a lot, and I'm just trying to organize it a little bit so that way it's easier for me to grab everything for this video. Okay. So I think since I'm gonna put my products away, I'm just gonna put a little bit more concealer on now, which usually I would put the lighter one, but I'm just gonna go in with the one that's closer to my skin tone, since this is not a full face like beat look. I feel like for videos like this I should have questions or things to talk about, but I don't. So yeah, I blended that in. It's a little bit lighter. And then this is the translucent baking powder that I use. So it's by Kat Von D. It's super old. Hopefully it's not expired. I've had this, I don't know if it was since high school. I got it after high school, I think. Maybe when I was in college. And it's the Locket something powder, because it's kind of like wiped off. And it says it's translucent. So I know I should probably have different beauty blenders for different things, but I don't. So I'm just gonna go under my eyes. Probably should have more. It's probably a lot, but oh well. And then I usually like to put it like in my T-zone where I get the most sweaty or oily. Sweaty, oily. And before I used to color in my eyebrows, but I feel like I didn't know what I was doing, so now I don't color in my eyebrows anymore, and they're grown out, so I need to get them done. I've been growing them out before I get them done, that way I can tell her just clean it up. So that's also another reason why I am not touching my eyebrows. And since my hair is blonde, even though my roots are darker, when my hair is blonde, I don't like coloring my eyebrows in, because like I said, I don't know how to do them properly, so I feel like I shade them in too dark. So I put a little bit here so that it doesn't wipe off either. And then I'm gonna go in with I use a couple of bronzers, random, but this is my Tartist Contour by Tarte kit, and it has different shades. So I'm just gonna go in with a brush. I use this, it's a kabuki brush, a retractable kabuki brush by e.l.f. So I don't know if there's a better brush to use, but I'm just gonna like fluff it out. And I'm just gonna be going in with random shades just to warm up my face a little bit. And a little bit here. For my nose, I usually like to use an eyeshadow brush because it's more precise. But yeah, so I just did a little bit, something quick, nothing serious. And then now I'm gonna go in with a powder brush. Oh, I need to, since I try to make a line here. And in the future, I will do a better video, a better makeup tutorial. But I just wanted to show you guys what I do in case anybody was curious. And you know, usually when you watch makeup tutorials, they're kind of long and in-depth and you need a lot of products, but for this one, I feel like it's not too many products. So now I'm just gonna go in. I don't let it bake. I probably should let it bake a little bit longer, but I don't really have time for that, especially since there's, I think, 2 more videos that I want to film. If I had more time, I probably would have filmed a third one, but we'll see. So now I'm just wiping everything off, and my face is still a little bit glowy, but it's mattified, like it's mattified in the spots that need to be a little bit more matte, because I don't like it too glowy to where I'm looking sweaty, but I don't like it matte because then my face looks dry. So now I'm gonna go, I did the Kabuki brush with the Tartist. This is Wet n Wild bronzer in the shade Sunset Striptease. So I'm just gonna go in, put a little bit more to warm up my face a little bit more. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but this is literally what I do. So now I'm gonna go in with, I guess, this brush here. It's by e.l.f. It's a blending brush. And I'm just gonna go down my nose to contour my nose. That way it's a little bit more defined. It probably doesn't look like much of a difference, but that's okay. I just want like a natural makeup look, nothing too crazy. And then while I'm here, I'm just gonna blend this. It's not my outer quarter, it's my crease line. I'm gonna be blending using the same bronzer that I used for my face on my crease line. And then I'm gonna go in with an eyeshadow brush. I have two. This one's by e.l.f. and it's the eyeshadow C. I also have another one. Oh, they're both the same. They're just different colors. Oh, I guess I bought like two of the same kits. Oh, this is a fluffy blending brush. Nice to know. That's just for me. But now I'm gonna go in with this same Tartist palette. And usually for my eyes, I like it to be shimmery, a little bit of a pop, since I also wear glasses most of the time. So I'm using these two highlight shades that are here, and I'm just gonna put it on my eyelid. So, you see? Yes. And then I'm gonna go into my inner corners. And I have this brush. Oh, it's a concealer brush, but I'm not using it to conceal. So I'm just gonna pop that into my inner corner. And I'm trying to be this way so that you guys can still see me. And then, like I said, I don't really touch my eyebrows most of the time because I just don't know how to do my eyebrows. Maybe one day I'll learn how to properly shade them in, but for now, I don't know how to. And then usually I'll go in with like an eyeshadow brush and contour my nose. So I like to do a line first and then a little like circle. Sorry, I'm looking down at that other mirror. And I like to do my, is it a Cupid's bow? Is it a Cupid's bow? I don't know. But I like to do this the peak of my lips and the little lines to make it pop. And I'll probably go in a little bit more with like this because I do like a glowy look. Probably looks a little bit crazy. I think I put too much, but that's okay. YOLO. And like I said, my lips are small, so maybe that'll make my lips look a little more defined. Who knows? So now I am going to curl my eyelashes. I probably should have used this mirror before instead of the one down there, but you live and you learn. Didn't think of that before. So I curled it a little bit, and this is just I don't think it has a brand, but I feel like this was an e.l.f. brand curling iron. If not, any curling iron works. I've usually used like the ones that you can buy at the dollar store. Honestly, that's probably from the dollar store. I can't tell if it's from the dollar store or from e.l.f., but it's from somewhere. And now I am going to put on mascara. So I have this e.l.f. Big Mood mascara. I'm just gonna put some on. And I don't do it really in any certain way. Sometimes I do, but I'm just lifting them upwards. I'm gonna go on this side as well. When people do my makeup, I get so scared when it comes to the mascara part because I feel like my eyeballs are gonna get poked out. Not necessarily poked out, but it just scares me a little. So yeah, and I do my lower line to make my eyes pop too. If I was doing a full face, I would do eyeliner, mascara, no, not mascara, like eyeliner on my waterline and eyeliner above, but I'm not doing that. Or maybe I should, I don't know. But if I wanted to come out a little bit more, I'll just like close my eyes a bit while the brush is there. But I have eyelashes, they just go downwards for some reason, so you can't really see them too much. But yeah, hopefully that looks nice. And then for blush, that same contour palette, it has 2 bronzers, a matte contour, a blush, and 2 highlighters. So that's pretty cool. And what am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna do blush and highlighter now, since it's just a light makeup look. So I have this duo brush. It's by e.l.f. and it's Complex Duo. So I don't know what this one's for, but this is the blush part, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the blush part. So I'm gonna go in with my Tarteist blush, and I also like using the tinted moisturizer because you can still, I'm not sure if you could see too well, but you can still see my freckles a little bit, which I like because I do like my freckles. I think before there was a point in time where I didn't like them and I would cover them up. I would put so much makeup on, but as you get older, you learn to just embrace what you have, I guess. So I put blush here on the apples of my cheeks, and even though I put highlighter on my nose, I like to put a little bit here too without making the highlighter go away. And I have this Wet n Wild Hello Halo blush lighter kit, and it's in the shade I Met Someone. So I'm gonna go with this blush because it's a blush highlighter. So it's the color of a blush, a normal blush, but it has highlighter mixed with it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but it just makes your cheeks look a little bit more glowy. Because my other blush is like a matte toned. It's not glowy. I don't know. It doesn't have like sparkles in it or anything. It's just a flat color. I don't know. And now I'm going to go in with my highlighter. So I have this e.l.f. highlighter brush. So I use a lot of affordable products because, you know, I don't do my makeup too much, but also because you're gonna kind of like wash it off anyways, and it works. Like, you know, makeup is makeup. So I do it here on my cheekbones, I think that's what it is, and also on above my eyebrow. I don't know what that does, but I feel like it just gives my face dimension. It gives it depth. And I think that is it. I also have I don't know. I also have a Makeup Mist setting spray by e.l.f. But, well, I'll probably put some on just for the video. Since I'm not really going anywhere, I'm just kind of doing my makeup to film. I hit my face. I wouldn't put it on, but I'll just put it on. And yeah. I should probably put, ooh, that was a lot. I should put my lips as well. I want to show you guys my lip routine. I'll clean up this after, hold on. Okay, I'm back to do my lips. So if you saw my What's in My Purse video, I showed you guys the lip products that I use, but I'm just going to be using a little bit of Blistex. It has SPF 20 inside. and it's the Daily Conditioning Treatment. I use my NYX lip liner, and it's a matte suede matte lip liner in the shade Club Hopper. And then I use my Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. And I just line my lips. So I do need a sharpener, but I don't have one right now. So I think this mirror might be better to use so that way you guys can see a little bit better. So what I usually do for my lips, it's rounded in the bottom, and then in the top part I have a little Cupid's bow. I think that's what it's called. So I just line it this way. And I'm not really overlining it because that's where the lip is, the line is, but basically instead of drawing directly on the line, I guess I am overlining it a little bit. But instead of going directly on the line, I just like follow the line underneath it like that. And then for above my lip, I'm just gonna go to my little bow and then go from the inner corner. It's hard to talk. Go upwards. So go like that. And that's what I do. And then I'll just usually just color it in. Oh, I forgot to put on Blistex. It's okay. I showed it to you guys and forgot to put it on. Oh well, but yeah. I think I made this one too high. Like I colored this one in too much. Yep, but now I'm gonna fix it. So yeah, I use my lip liner as a lipstick. And then I will go in with my lip gloss. And I do have lipsticks and stuff, but I figured this is just easier. This is just my go-to. And I feel like it kind of goes with any outfit. It goes, like, it blends in well. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but it looks a little bit more natural than if I was to use a lipstick or something. And yeah, so that's how I do my makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me take out my hair clips. Hi my beauties, so this is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video on how I do my makeup, a nice light glowy simple makeup look using drugstore products. I'll make sure to link my drugstore products in my Amazon storefront, so make sure to check that out. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to be notified every time that I post a new video, make sure to turn on your post notifications. Make sure to also check out my TikTok and my, ooh, I just kicked my tripod. Make sure to check out my Instagram and my TikTok. And I hope you guys have an amazing day, week, and weekend. Bye, my beauties.